Have you ever wondered whether having a degree or a master's degree may help you in your tech career? If so, then today's video, I'm going to help you make that decision, especially if you're a middle-aged person like myself. A bit of background about myself. My name is Neil McLoughlin, aka the Virtual Manc. I've been working in the tech industry for well over 25 years. I never had a degree. I went straight into work, and that worked out quite well for me. I've been successful in my career. I earn a good salary. I work for a very good established company. The tech industry at the moment is very volatile. There's been a number of layoffs over the past couple of years with big tech companies. There's a lot of surplus talent on the market. AI also is going to change a lot of things in the future. I won't call it the most stable job market at the moment. There's a lot of people on LinkedIn looking for work for over 6 months, some over a year. It got me thinking, I'm 45 years old now. And you could say I'm starting in the second stage of my career. If I lost my job tomorrow, what would happen? The older you get, the more difficult it is to find another job. If I had to find another job quickly, how would I compare against the market? One of the things in the back of my mind is I don't have a degree. It hasn't hurt me yet because I've been self-employed most of my career. The company I work for at the moment is a young company. They're very innovative. So they're one of these newer type of companies who don't care about whether you have a degree or not. Okay. That helps me. Plus, I'm advanced in my field, well known within the UC space. So I find getting work easily, but I can't 100% say that's going to stop me from getting a job or hurt my chance to get a job in the future. You just don't know what's around the corner. It got me thinking, what if I got a degree? My decision thinking is, do I need it? Do I not need it? I always thought about it was, how would you compare against other candidates? We've seen on LinkedIn, I see some job applications. Over 300 people apply for these tech jobs. Some over 500, some over 1,000. These people been out of work for over 6 months. A big problem at the moment is there's a lot of automation involved when you apply for these jobs. It's like a tick box. Are you of this age? Do you have a degree? Do you have this experience? Do you have this skill? If you don't meet any of those criteria, then you ain't even getting in the front door. And that's what led to me to the decision. If I had to go and find another job because I lost my job or my company got bought out, how would I compare against the other students? And I think not having a degree wouldn't probably be the best thing. So that made me take the decision like the power is on me to change that. I'd rather do it now while I have a job and an income rather than if I lost my job tomorrow. And my philosophy has always been you need to separate yourself from everyone else. Always go that extra mile. And that's what I've always done. And it's worked out quite well for me. Over the past few years, I've earned well in excess of £100,000 a year in my career. And that's because I'm always been one step ahead. I'm always doing the one thing which would put me at that next level. And that's another reason why I've decided to not do a normal degree, but do a master's degree. Because doing a normal degree part-time with my job would have taken 5 or 6 years. Okay. Now, when I applied to do the master's degree, it's going to take 2.5 years. So it's half the time. And therefore, the cost will be a lot lower as well. The fact that I didn't have a degree in the first place wasn't a problem because I showed them the experience that I've got within the tech industry. And they were like, yep, that's fine. The second decision point that I came against was, what do I do a degree in? Do I do a MBA? Do I do a degree in AI? Do I do a degree in something else? I'm a techie. I think I'm always going to stay a techie. There's a lot of people in the career who get to my age and they want to go away from tech and go into more business management. That's not me. I love tech. So I decided to stay technical, just dig even further. Then decided not to do the MBA side. So technical degrees, what do I want to do? I want to stay in the same field that I work in the moment, but I want to specialize in something. I had 3 separate paths I could go down. Number 1 was computer science. Number 2 was AI. And number 3 was security. They were the 3 main ones that I could focus on. My original decision was going to be AI. Okay. And I decided against that. The reason being is because I'm terrible at maths and I don't like programming. Okay. And AI is maths and programming. I'm just not good at maths. I'm not good at programming. So it's going to be very difficult to learn all the AI stuff at the same time. The other one I looked at was computer science. I'm not good at programming and I'm not good at like numbers. So I decided against that as well. The last one was security, which has always interested me. I deal with customers all day, every day, and security always comes into the conversation. That's why I decided to do a master's degree in cybersecurity. I looked at the curriculum and I'm like, okay, this looks interesting. This really gives my brain cogs ticking. So yes, there was a bit of maths and programming involved, but no way near to the depth that you do if I was doing into computer science. So that's why I've decided to do a master's degree in cybersecurity. I'm starting that in a few weeks. I may make this a weekly thing, like see where it's going. If you'd like to see that content, please drop a comment below and I can schedule that alongside my normal tech YouTube videos. Also, there's a cost thing as well. So if people are interested in how much it actually costs, it's not that much. I'm paying £480 a month. It's just over £5,000 a year for the next 2.5 years. The total cost will come to, I think it's just under £15,000 over 2.5 year period. Yeah, my reasoning is mainly around two things. Number one, I see it as a personal challenge. I want to see if I can do a master's degree. It'll be interesting, like writing essays, doing research, writing a dissertation. I'm looking forward to learning a whole new set of skills. I'm pretty sure that's going to help me in my day-to-day job as well. There's the personal side to it, but most importantly, there's the professional side to it. When I complete this degree, I'll be 40. I will feel a lot more comfortable having that on my side if I have to find another job. I hope I don't. I'm hoping to stay at my current company until I retire, but you never know what's around the corner. So I'm just doing this to make sure I'm fully prepared if the outcome comes. I thought I'd have this conversation because it might help somebody who's in the same kind of boat. I'm sure there are many people out there because I mentioned that the tech industry is in a bit of a downturn at the moment. Probably more jobs than there are people. I think people are banking on AI stuff being massively changing things. I don't think it will. We'll see how things pan out over the next few years. If you want to see more career discussion, then please subscribe to the channel and drop a link in the comments below. We can certainly do this on a weekly basis. Take care. I will see you in my next video next week. I apologize for my throat. It's a bit croaky because I've been suffering from a bad cold. That's why I didn't upload a video last week. All right. Take care. Thanks. Goodbye. Have a great new year.